14 of Daniel Emmerich. He's got some gaining on it to do, Vince. He's all the way back in 18th position in this practice session. We saw earlier today where as we run along on board, that he was putting a lot of gas down, maybe a little tight on exit. This session's not going so well.
Well, he only ran one lap, Michael, so it makes me think that maybe they made a change. Went out, ran one lap, said, okay, I don't think it was very good. Let's come in and make some changes to it. Let's see what he can run here. If he doesn't move way up the board here, I'll be a bit surprised. And actually doesn't, stays right there.
Listen to him dive in this corner, see how far he drops in. Wow.
Just about to the light standard there.
Now this is where the issues have been, right there on exit. The front end not wanting to stick. I heard him have to play with the gas pedal a little bit off of 3, which really hurts your time on the overall lap because of the length of the front straightaway. Let's see how he handles the tunnel.
Well, right back to the throttle. Able to hold it down on exit. This looks like a pretty good lap here.
See what happens in this turn. Remember, the exit will be the key. Can you get the gas down?
Pretty good. Yeah, no pedaling there. His fast lap, or his last lap was 55.45. Let's see what he does this lap. 55.08. So that's almost 0.4 of a second better that lap than the previous lap.
But still about a third of a second off of Jordan Anderson, who's sitting in the 17th position. Struggling for Daniel, Caitlin. What about his teammate? How's it going for him?
Well, it's not so much of a struggle for the 29. I actually talked with Tyler just a bit ago, and he said he had a lot of confidence coming into this weekend based on the success his crew chief, Doug Randolph, had here. He won with Ryan Blaney a couple of years ago. He said, so my crew chief really likes this place. He kind of has his own game plan from anyone else, and it seems to be paying some dividends. He's currently P3 on the leaderboard, and he said just a bit ago he feels like that truck is turning really good. He's very happy with the lap times, and he has more laps on his tires than any of the other guys in this garage area to start this session.
Well, that's a good sign because we think we're going to see some longer green flag runs. So what your truck does as the tires get a little wear on them will be important. And last time by, Phil, he ran a 55.63. There's so many varying times on the scoring pylon, it's hard to really tell where that's at. But we know they had fallen off into the upper 54-second bracket in that first session. And it's hotter now. This track changes when the temperatures go up.
It certainly does. And again, we're probably after the race would actually end tomorrow because it's a pretty early start and again a very short race. But that's what these crew chiefs will try to compare the track data, the track temperature and things like that as we take a look at Rico Abreu. Rico trying to gain on a little bit and certainly has up to 14th quickest in this practice session. Rico was back in 19th in practice 1.
Coming off that career best third place finish last week at Eldora, Herman.
Yeah, Vince, a lot of discussion in the garage area about this new tire, the sidewall construction, maybe through a curveball to some teams now. How they reacted from first practice to second practice varies up and down pit road. We've heard from some, we just put a little wedge in, we took a little wedge out, we raised the track bar. Not the 98 of Rico Abreu. I just spoke to his crew chief, Doug George. He showed me a list. 21 changes were made to this truck between practice number 1 and practice number 2, including spindles. And he also changed some of the other front end geometry on this truck, but he picked up about 0.8 of a second in speed from practice 1 to practice 2. He says we're about halfway there. We still need some ground to make up, but a step in the right direction for the 98 team.
You change 21 things, something better be different. Sometimes the crew chief will change 14 things and decide to change 7 of them back, and that equals their 21 changes.
Okay, I'll go with that. At least he's going in the right direction, getting faster. Halfway through practice.